Hi guys, good day. It's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class, it's all about the ellipse. Transforming standard form to general form. So without further ado, let's do this topic. So this is already part 2 of our video class. The part 1 of our video, we answered this one. So we have basic examples in which our h and k is at 0, 0. So we explain this one step by step on the part 1 of our video. So feel free to see the video class for you to really understand how to transform this one into general form. Now the part 2 of our video class will be quite tricky since the value of h and k is not 0, 0. And we will be doing the square of binomial later on. Alright, so let's start class with number 4. So let me copy the equation. X plus 3 quantity squared over 25 plus y minus 4 quantity squared over 4 equals 1. Alright, so the thing that you will do, class, is you need to eliminate the denominators. You need to remove this denominators, class, because it will be confusing if you're dealing with fractions. Once again, eliminate these denominators. How to do that one, sir? You need to find the LCM, the least common multiple. Find the LCM. What would be the least number, class, that we can divide this 25 and 4 by that particular number? So once again, if we do it manually, it will really take time. So that's why we just need to think of a number that we can divide that number by 25 and 4. Because in manually, class, let's do it manually, class. Example 4 and 25. What would be the multiples of 25? Of course, that's 25. 25 times 1 is 25. 25 times 2 is 50. 25 times 3 is 75. 25 times 4 is 100, right? So think of this way, class. These are all large numbers. For 4, that will be 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20, and so on. So we don't have a common number yet. So therefore, class, it will really take time if you get the multiples manually. Alright, if you get the multiples manually, it will really take time. So the thing that you will do, you just think of a number that we can divide this 25 and 4 by that number. So if it's hard for us to find that number, just simply multiply the denominator, class. 25 times 4. So multiply the denominators. Okay, because if you do it manually, it will really take time to find the multiples or the LCM of 25 and 4. So just multiply the denominators, class. 25 times 4, 4 times 5 is 0. 20, 0 carry 2, 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. 100. So the least common multiple of 25 and 4, that is 100. Alright, so the LCM is 100. So you multiply both sides by 100, both sides by 100. And then you distribute, class. Alright, so this will be 100 times this equation. So 100 times, I will just put bracket, class, because we already have the parentheses with this x plus 3 quantity squared. So 100 times this one, x plus 3 squared, quantity squared over 25, close bracket, plus distribute 100 times this equation, 100 times y minus parentheses y minus 4 squared over 4, close bracket, plus 100 times this one. Oh no, sorry, equals, that's equals. Equation, class, equals 1 times 100 or 100 times 1. Alright, and then you check this one, class. Can we reduce 100 by 25? Can we divide 100 by 25? Yup. We can divide 100 by 25. 100 divided by 25 is 4. Because 4 times 25 is 100. Therefore, 100 divided by 25 is 4. Alright, divide this one. 100 divided by 25 is 4. This will be 4 now. So we just eliminated the denominator. And 100 divided by 4, that is 25. Alright, if it's hard for you, 100 divided by 4, you can actually divide that one manually, class. 100 divided by 4. 10 divided by 4 is 2. Alright, let me just... 100 divide 4. 10 divided by 4 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract 10 minus 8 is 2. Bring down 0. 20 divided by 4 is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. 0. So 100 divided by 4, that is 25. Alright, and then we can now simplify, distribute class. 4 times this equation, we just eliminated the denominators. So 4 times this equation, 4 times x plus 3, quantity squared, plus 25 times this equation, 25 times y minus 4, quantity squared, equals 100 times 1, that's 100. Alright, and then we simplify this one, class. Okay, you simplify this one. Once again, do not multiply 4 and this quantity. You need to follow PEMDAS, class. Always follow PEMDAS. Do you still remember PEMDAS? Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So parentheses, exponents comes first before multiplication. So you need to simplify this one first. Parentheses, exponent. Simplify this one first before multiplying it by 4. Alright, simplify this one first. So this will be, simplify this one, x, quantity x plus 3 squared. You have two options, class. You can do the square of binomial, or you can do the FOIL method. So let's try the two ways, class, for you to really understand this one. So let's start with the FOIL method. X plus 3 quantity squared, it means x plus 3 times x plus 3. This is the same, class. Okay, x plus 3 quantity squared, it means x plus 3 times x plus 3. That's the same, class. You multiply x plus 3 by itself twice. Okay, x plus 3 quantity squared, it means x plus 3 times x plus 3. Then we can do the FOIL method. Do you still remember, class, the FOIL method? First, x times x, that would be x squared. Alright, and then second, outer, x times positive 3, that's positive 3x. Inner, okay, 3 times x, that's positive 3x. Then last, positive 3 times positive 3, that's positive 9. And then combine like terms, class. Combine this one. So this will be copy x squared. Once again, when you're adding polynomials, simply add the numbers. 3 plus 3 is 6. Plus 6. Then copy the literal coefficients. Copy the variable, class. Copy x. Plus 9. So this will be the answer, class, of this one. So that would be 4 times, okay, that would be the answer, class, using the FOIL method. 4 times x squared plus 6x plus 9. Alright, and then once again, for me, class, it's better to use the square of binomial, because we can answer this one directly by the square of binomial. I think 3 to 5 or 10 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds, we can just get the answer right away by just looking at this equation. So let's explain, class, the square of binomial. So the square of binomial, it says, so let me copy the equation, class, x plus 3 quantity squared. So in the square of binomial, class, it says you square the first term. So you square the first term, right? You square the first term. Our first term is x. You square it. Then multiply the first term and second term times 2. So multiply the first term and second term. So x times 3, then times 2. Then you square the second term. Square the second term. So this is our first term, x. Second term is 3. You square 3. Square the second term. Alright, then you simplify, class. Okay, x times x, that would be x squared. You multiply x times 3, that's 3x, times 2, that's positive 6x. Then 3 times 3 is 9, positive 9. Easy, right, for the square of binomial? You can actually do it, class, directly by the square of binomial. Let me do it directly again. So once again, if you memorize this one, if you know the procedures, you master this one, I will just put the link, class. Once again, I will just put the link on the square of binomial for you to master this one. I will just put the link on the description down below, class, with the square of binomial. Once again, class, in the square of binomial, you can answer this one easily. I think 5 to 10 seconds or 3 if you master this one. Once again, you square the first term, x times x, x squared. You multiply the first term and second term, x times positive 3, that's positive 3x, times 2, that's positive 6x. Then you square the last term. 3 times 3 is positive 9. That's it, class. Easy, right? For the square of binomial. So this one, class, we do the square of binomial. So this will be positive 25. Then we do the square of binomial, class. Once again, you square the first term, y times y, that's y squared. Then you multiply the first term and second term times 2. Y times negative 4, that's negative 4y, times 2, that's negative 8y. Then you square the second term, negative 4 times negative 4, that's positive 16. That's it, class, equals 100. Easy, right? For the square of binomial, you can actually answer this one easily for the square of binomial. You square the first term, y times y, y squared. You multiply the first term and second term, y times negative 4, that's negative 4, times 2, that's negative 8y. Then you square the last term, negative 4 times negative 4, that's positive 16. Alright, and then you distribute, class. You multiply. So this will be 4 times x squared, that would be 4x squared. 4 times 6x, that's positive 24x. 4 times 9, that's positive 36. Then 25, positive 25 times y squared, that's positive 25y squared. 25 times negative 8y, so let me multiply. 25 times 8. So this will be 8 times 5 is 14, 0 carry 4. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 4 is 20, 200. Alright, positive times negative is negative. 25 times 8, that's negative 200, copy y. Then 25 times 16, right? 25 times 16. These are large numbers, right? So 25 times 16. Alright, 6 times 5 is 30, 0 carry 3. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 3 is 15. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. Then add 0. Okay, 5 plus 5 is 10. 0 carry 1. This is 400. 400. Alright, then positive 400 equals 100. Alright, so I hope you're still with me, class, for this one. So let's arrange, class, and then combine like terms. Let's arrange. So this will be, this one comes first, x squared and y squared. Check the equation, class. We have x squared and y squared. So we have 4x squared. Copy 4x squared. Okay, copy 4x squared, then plus 25y squared. Then next will be x, this one, x and then y. So we have positive 24x, negative 200y. Alright, and next will be the number, this one. And then this one, you transpose this 100 class from right to left. Because we need to follow this format, class, that the right side of this equal sign, it should be 0, class. Once again, this is our equal sign. Do not forget, equal sign, this is left, this is right. So right side, class, will be equal to 0. That's why we need to transpose this 100 from right to left. This is positive, it will be negative. So plus 36 plus 400 minus, this is positive 100, it will be negative 100 equals 0. We don't have enough space, class. I hope you're still with me. So plus 36 plus 400 minus 100 equals 0. Alright, so our final answer will be, so copy. Okay, let me erase this part, class. We don't have enough space. Our final answer will be, so copy 4x squared plus 25y squared plus 24x minus 200y. Then combine this one, class. 36 plus 400 minus 100. So let's combine this one. 36 plus 400. 36 plus 400. Of course, that would be 436. 436 minus 100. That would be 336. Alright, plus 336 equals 0. That's it, class. All set for number 4. That's the general form. Quite tricky, right? But if you do it step by step, I'm sure you understand this one, class. Alright, so if the teacher will ask you to find the value of A, B, C, D, and E, alright, let's find the value of A, B, C, D, and E. So our A is beside x squared. So our A is 4. Our B is beside y squared. So our B is 25. Our C is beside x with the exponent of 1, cx. So our C is beside x with exponent of 1. Exponent of x here, class, is 1. So our C is 24. Our D is beside y with the exponent of 1. So our D is negative 200 and our E is positive 336. All set, class, for number 4. A, B, C, D, E, and the general form. That's it for number 4, class. So we will be answering number 5, class, on the next part of our video, because our video, class, is quite too long. We already have 16 minutes. So once again, this will be the number 5, class. This will be part 3 of our video, class. We need to explain this one, class, step by step for you to really understand how to transform the standard form into general form. Once again, class, if you have some questions, do not hesitate to ask. You put your question on the comment section down below because we will be answering that one. Once again, this is Teacher MJ, and I hope you learned something new today. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share to your friends and to your classmates so that we can help more students. Once again, this is Teacher MJ. Bye-bye.